Today we are taking control of the OKC Thunder after they won the NBA Finals. Shea and all these guys got their first ring, and what a season from this legendary team. So we hopping right into this rebuild. We gotta build this team into an absolute dynasty, and I really do just like all these pieces on this team, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of players that I just want to trade immediately, to be honest with you. So NBA draft is here, and we have this lottery pick at 15 from the Miami Heat. We also have pick 22 from the Clippers. These videos are somewhat realistic, not really, kind of. I have a player in mind that I think would fit seamlessly with this OKC team. I'm gonna try to move up to pick number 6 right here. I'll give them 22 and 15, and we'll definitely get this trade done no matter what, because I will give up all these assets to move up. I would give them Kenrich Williams. Are you interested in Kenny Hustle? They are not. And I will give you 2 more second round picks. The good thing with this OKC rebuild is that we have so many players and picks on this team, so we're able to just move some assets, and we move up to pick 6 in the draft. So we'll see if my guy goes. Ace Bailey goes number 1 to the Spurs, or to Dallas. Cooper Flag goes number 2. Hopefully my guy doesn't go here. Dylan Harper doesn't go at 3. I'm taking a risk here to see if my guy goes. There goes Carter Bryant. I want VJ Edgecombe, and they do not take him. They take Con Kneppel at 5. So we're gonna have the chance to come in here at pick number 6 and draft the guy I wanted to draft in VJ Edgecombe, which is absolutely ridiculous, to play next to SGA. And I was thinking about this, bro, like if I could land Edgecombe, which I do here, I think the future can be gross for this OKC team. We're picking up the options on all these players, and we're trying to build a dynasty with this team. That's the goal of the video, is to build a dynasty. We still have a player like Nikola Topic, who they drafted, who is a very, very high potential point guard. You forget really how deep this OKC team is. Lou Dort, Kaysa Wallace, Isaiah Joe, VJ Edgecombe. Now we have a lot of small forwards. One thing I am going to do right now, I'm going to make Lou Dort a backup small forward. The shooting guard situation, we're going to have to move on from one of Isaiah Joe or Kaysa Wallace. It's probably going to be Isaiah Joe, even though I am a massive, massive Isaiah Joe fan. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know that. And then Chet Holmgren, who didn't have a great NBA Finals. Aaron Wiggins is a good piece. Dylan Jones they got, and then Hartenstein, Jalen Williams, and Ousmane Dieng. Before we continue with this rebuild, man, y'all gotta drop a like, drop a sub, and comment down below what y'all thought of the NBA Finals. And we might have a Kevin Durant trade coming up very, very soon. You never know what's gonna happen in this offseason. We're gonna have a bunch of rebuilds pounding out for y'all, so stay tuned, keep the notifications on, and lock in for us for the summer. So even after going out there and getting a player like VJ Edgecombe, I think we still have some various pieces to get better somewhere. And I'm looking at that center position, and I'm saying, hey, I think we can upgrade from Isaiah Hartenstein, and I can get a player like Ty Jerome for about $14 million a year. I would do this in a heartbeat. I'm gonna be bringing in Ty Jerome just to probably look to package him in a trade. Alex Caruso is gone. I'm not gonna bring him back. I would like to in real life, but he does regress in 2K not too well. I'm looking at a player like Joel Embiid, and I'm saying, do we want to go all in for Embiid? He is not untouchable, and he's only 4.5 stars trade value. We might be able to get this done. Isaiah Hartenstein to start it off, we would have to make up $20 million. That's where Ty Jerome comes into play. $2 million we would have to make up, and I'd be willing to throw you a player like Ousmane Dieng. That is a nice little starter package right there. They're gonna say no to that deal. Do these first round picks entice you? 1 first round pick from the Clippers? No. 1 first round pick from Utah, which is an absolutely juicy first round pick. 1 more first round pick does not get it done. That's a good trade package, and they say no to it. What about a player like Anthony Davis to run at center on this OKC Thunder team? How elite would that be? Or power forward? And I think this might be a little much for Anthony Davis, and I really don't want to trade Kaysa Wallace, but if I have to do it, I will do it, and we're not being able to get a package done here either. All right, so I can't really find a crazy trade right now. I was looking to really upgrade that center position, but I guess we're gonna keep Ty Jerome here for the time being, and he can kind of just come in here and give us some spot backup minutes, which is cool. Fine by me. All right, so we're gonna sim through free agency here. Let's take a look at any new signings. Anybody go anywhere new? Bobby Portis go to the Nets. Obviously we got Ty Jerome there. Naz Reid to the Nets. So yeah, as we're gonna go to player progression here, and we see J-Dub going up by 2, Shea drops by 1, Chet goes up by 3 overalls, and then we have Ty Jerome, Dort, Hartenstein does drop, Kaysen goes up, Jalen Williams goes up. We have a lot of young guys. Topic is a 76 overall. We have so many young pieces on this team. I feel like you kind of have to make a move when you have all these young assets and picks on your team. team to go out there and throw a monster package at somebody. I'm surprised they declined the Joel Embiid package, to be honest with you. I mean, because right now in a 10-man rotation, we're not even getting VJ Edgecombe or Aaron Wiggins any run whatsoever. I'm telling you, bro, the Dallas is a rebuilding team. I just feel like I could get AD on this squad, bro. I do. Honestly, I'd be willing to throw Topic in this deal as well, to be honest with you. I would take back this dude, Brandon Williams. Look how good that Utah pick is this year. 2 first-round picks, 3 first-round picks gets the deal done to start the season. Why not? There's absolutely no reason to not go out there and make a blockbuster trade. Anthony Davis for Ty Jerome, Isaiah Hartenstein, Topic, and 3 first-round picks. So now we have a starting lineup of SGA, Cason Wallace, J-Dub, Anthony Davis, and Chet Holmgren with Lou Dort, center Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, VJ Edgecombe off the bench. Did we lose a little bit of depth? Yes, but it is absolutely worth it to bring in Anthony Davis, who is an impact player immediately. That is the move we're making. When you have all these assets, you gotta go out there and you gotta make a play. You gotta make a superstar trade to get even better on this team. We're rocking pace and space, which is 4.5 stars. First game of the year happens to be against the Dallas Mavericks, and we win by 2 right there. In AD's debut, he has 9 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. I do want to take a look at shot tendencies for Anthony Davis though, because it is probably pretty low. We're gonna get him to an 87. Dubby's gonna get to an 85. Chet also needs to be up by an 80. So listen, these guys are very important to get the ball. Besides that, I'm not really too worried about the other guys. I think this team is going to be scary. Now, if y'all don't like that I traded all y'all players, I'm sorry, Thunder fans, that, you know, I took your homegrown guys and made some trades, but this is how we create dynasties. Looks like AD is really having a good year, 27-10 in some of these box scores, able to beat the Pacers in that game, 21-11 for Anthony Davis right there. And you know what AD helps this team out too is the Thunder have a rebounding problem, and that's for damn sure. Anthony Davis is definitely going to come in here and help our rebounding problem for sure. He's averaging 21-10 to start this year, so I couldn't be more happy. We're 15-6 right now, still getting used to each other. We're going to be that top team in the Western Conference. I promise you, we're going to be right back there in the NBA Finals this year. Halfway point of year number 1, and 40-9 is the record. Only 1 game up on Minnesota, or 1 win up on Minnesota. They have 5 more losses, but we are a pretty dominant team. Home team, 24-2, 29-5 in the conference. We are looking really spectacular. Detroit is the 1 seed over in the Eastern Conference. We aren't worried about them if we do make the finals. Indiana is there, you see them. How is Dallas doing? They're 33-18 after trading away Anthony Davis. Just goes to show how good Dallas is in the simulation. They got Ace Bailey, who's averaging 25 points to start this year, which is crazy. Ace Bailey's a demon. I know some people might not like him, but he's definitely a goon. They also brought in Keldon Johnson. Obviously, they got Hartenstein, Gafford, Ty Jerome is having a really good season for them as well. At the halfway point, we see stats on the year. SGA, 25 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Amazing stuff out of Shea. Anthony Davis has been spectacular in this first year. 23.5, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks per game, shooting 57, 36, 78 splits. He is absolutely unreal. There's Dubby there with 18, 5 and 5. Chet Holmgren, 17 and 8. That's a really nice front court of AD and Chet. And then we have Sweet Lou Dort, who's playing pretty well. Isaiah Joe, 40% from 3. Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace. Kind of disappointing season out of Cason Wallace, especially because he is starting to. And then Edgecombe in his rookie year. His per 36 numbers are 22 and 7. The guy's going to be a stud going forward. We have the 2nd best offense in the NBA, and our defense kind of struggling. Honestly, I expected our defense to be a little bit better than the 15th best in the league after adding Anthony Davis, but our offense is so good. We have the best point differential in the league as well. Take a look at contract extensions. We're going to get Shea on an extension for $45 million a year. I think it's good to get him on that for the video locked in. And then we also have Anthony Davis, who wants a 2-year, $45 million extension. I will give him that as well. Lou Dort wants about $16 million. I could swing that for Lou. We'll give him 16. Cason wants 18. I'm going to hold off on that for now. And then Jalen Williams wants 14. I'm also going to hold on that for now. All-Star game here. Do we have a Shea All-Star game? We have Anthony Davis. We have Shea, and that's smooth right there. So we passed the 63 win mark, and we win 67 games as Nikola Jokic wins MVP. He averaged a triple-double, 27, 10, and 10. He's a goon. Ace Bailey wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 23 in his rookie year. Is beyond berserk. Cooper Flag wins 6th Man of the Year on the Spurs. And then we have Walker Kessler, Depoy. Most improved goes to Scoot Henderson. Steph Chef, look at Curry gets clutch player. And we obviously won Coach of the Year, 67 and 15 for Mark Dagnall. All-NBA first team, we do see Trae Young making an All-NBA first team. Wow, Trae Young. Shout out Trae Young. 28 and 9 for that boy. Ice Trader Gang. Halliburton, 25 and 10. It's a really good season. LeBron made All-NBA first team, 27 for LeBron in his age 40 season. Shea makes All-NBA second team, 26, 5, and 8, 2 steals for SGA. And then Anthony Davis does make third team as well, 24 and 10 and 2 blocks is some monster numbers for AD. AD also does make All Defensive first team, and Chet makes second team. So really good season from our guys. And we also do have a VJ Edgecombe on All Rookie second team, which is cool. You can take one more run through them. Our top 4 guys did our thing, and then we obviously have the contributing pieces off the bench. Ended with the second best offense still, and our defense did get better. It got up to the 8th best offense or defense in the league. Best point differential. Only team we really got to watch out for. The San Antonio team is the 2 seed. Obviously, they won 58 games, so that is a team to worry about a little bit. We're going to cut this down to a 9-man rotation for the playoffs, and that's going to cut out VJ Edgecombe, it looks like, which is okay. That's fine. So Pelicans are round 1. Not the hardest, not the easiest matchup. They got DeJounte Murray and Zion, obviously, but this should be a breeze of a round as we do take game number 1. Dubby, Shea, AD with big games to start this playoff simulation. We are going to run through this first round pretty easily. We're up 3-0, and we should be sweeping the Pelicans. Or we're not sweeping them. Can we win in 5 games? And we do. Really big time first round from our guys. Pretty easy. Now we have a real test in round 2 against Dallas, who we talked about their team. This is a revenge series for Isaiah Hartenstein and I guess Todd Jerome, who was here for all of like 10 minutes. This is going to be a tough series. They just swept Golden State in round number 1. Game number 1 is going to be a Dallas Mavericks victory. We lose by 13 points. Shea goes for 30 and 10. It's not enough. Bad shooting game from Chet. Kyrie drops 44 on Shea's head. Game number 2 is going to be an OKC victory. Shea 36, 7, and 11, 4 steals. AD goes for 34 as well. Kyrie with a rough game there. Game 3, really big game. We go down 2-1 in this series. We lose by 9 points. Kyrie is having his way. This is a really big game 4. If we go down 3-1, this could be a problem, and we do tie it at 2s as the Spurs sweep Minnesota. They're in the conference finals, ready to go. Huge game 5 to go up 3-2 here. We are able to go up 3-2 right there. Shea is having his way, and we are going to be able to get out in 6 games as we do. So we win in 6 games, even though Kyrie tried to do all he could. Shea was better. Anthony Davis was great as well. We have the San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals. Again, this is a really tough matchup. They won 58 games. Obviously, you know, they have De'Aaron Fox, Castle, Vassell, Cooper Flag off the bench. They got TJ McConnell, who gave the Thunder hell in real life. Let's see what happens here. Game number 1 against the Spurs is going to be a loss. Unfortunately, we lose by 30 points right there. Fox fries us. Game 2 is going to be a win. So we tied up at 1s, which is great. AD, Shea, W doing their thing. Go down 2-1 here. So we just cannot have a smooth playoff run, can we? I'm going to simcast this because I do not want to go down 3-1 in the series. That'd be pretty unfortunate, as I think if we go down 3-1, we might be getting eliminated here. Very close game in the 4th quarter as the Spurs pull away, and we're going to be getting down 3-1 just like that. And this Spurs team, if you do rebuilds or you watch rebuild videos, you know how OD this Spurs team can be. And even after going out there and trading for Anthony Davis, the Spurs team is still has no problem beating us. We got to simcast it. Can we make a 3-1 comeback in the conference finals, where we'd be going out sad? And if we lose this, it'll be definitely going out sad, as we made it all-in move for Anthony Davis. As we do win game number 5 right there. Shea drops 37, 8, and 7. He's doing all he can. Off to a bad start as we are down. We do take the lead, but they take it back and forth game, and we are down by 10 in the 4th quarter. And it looks like we are going to be getting eliminated in round number 1 or year number 1. As we do, OKC gets dropped off by the San Antonio Spurs in 6 games. And yeah, I mean, they're just so much to handle, as Wemby is in the finals against the Cavs, and they should be making really quick work. Wemby fried Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis in that game 6. Cavs versus Spurs in the NBA finals. Who do the Cavs have? Anybody else? Nah, same exact team. Let's sim it up. In the Cavs, whoa. The Cavs sweep the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals, and Mobley wins Finals MVP. What a series out of the Cavs. My God. Now, one thing I do know about 2K is that Anthony Davis is going to probably regress, which is okay. We'll see how much he does regress by. And unfortunately, now Dallas has that 3rd pick in the draft. We're going to get Mark Daigneault back on the team. Okay, NBA draft here. We do not have any 1st-round picks here. Number 1 pick goes to Darren Peterson, goes to the Suns. AJ Debanza goes to the Portland Trailblazers. Pick up the option on Case Wallace here. We're literally, like I said, disappointing season from Case Wallace. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna bring back Jalen Williams. I guess he wants $15 million. I guess we'll give it to him. Also need to pay Chet his big old bag, $38 million. We're gonna be getting both of them back. And then I also am gonna bring back Ousmane Dieng if I can for $10 million. All right. I'm gonna trade for Obi Toppin and then look to move Obi Toppin. So Isaiah Joe and Sadiq Bey for Obi Toppin. We do get a 1st-round pick as well in the deal. And I really like this pickup right here. We're gonna be getting Dante DiVincenzo from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coming off a year where we had 14 points, 6 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and he shot 40% from 3. I think that's a no-brainer deal. Let's do that. As for free agency goes, KD and Luka pair up on the Lakers. We should be getting a KD trade any day now. It's to get into the point where it's about to happen, I feel like. Austin Reeves goes to the Grizzlies. Jaden Ivey goes to the Clippers, which is interesting. Player progression shows Anthony Davis does go down 2, which was expected. Chet still going up by 4. Same with J-Dub. So we have really big time top 4. Edgecombe goes up 6 to an 83 overall. So he's going to get the start over Case and Wallace now. And then J-Dub, DiVincenzo. Yeah, they still want to start Case and Wallace. I think I'm going to get VJ Edgecombe in that starting lineup. So we're going to go Shea, Edgecombe, J-Dub, Chet, and AD. And then Dort, Case and Wallace, Jalen Williams, and then DiVincenzo off the bench. And, you know, we'll even give Aaron Wiggins in there some love. Our first game of the season is going to be a loss to the Magic, which is not fun. Don't like to see losses in the first game. Put up 150 in game 2. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't see that much of a drop-off from AD. It doesn't really look like it. There's a big Edgecombe game, 23 and 5. I mean, that's what he can do. Edgecombe can provide more scoring and just more upside than Case and Wallace can. I think Case off the bench is a good fit. We do beat Dallas right there, which is a good sign. DiVincenzo, I think, also is going to be a really good pickup for this team. So I think we actually are better than last year, as we are able to beat Dallas twice so far this year. And Shea is averaging a career high in assists to start this year, 10 assists per game, which is really nice. So let's continue to push on. These box scores are looking kind of insane, as yeah, I mean, Shea 18 assists. Wow, Shea is really passing the ball phenomenally. 2 games against the Spurs are 2 really big time games, and we're able to beat them both. So I mean, we look really dominant right now. 22 and 2 to start this year. Maybe this will be a 70-win season. Minnesota also 21 and 2 after trading DiVincenzo. They got in Obi Toppin. He's actually having a really good season for him, a career year so far. Still kind of too early to tell. We'll go to the halfway point. Haven't seen a loss in a long time, so we just beat the Navs by 34 or 33. So I think we're locked in for real. All right, so we got even better at this halfway point, as we are officially getting to the point where we're building a dynasty for this OKC Thunder team. Minnesota trying to compete with us. Looks like they traded Obi Toppin for James Harden, which is interesting. We gave them boys Obi Toppin. They said, you know what, we're going to change it up a little bit. Give us James, fit a bit Harden. And they also got Buddy Hield in that deal too. DeJounte Murray got traded to the Hornets. Interesting stuff while we're here. Bam got traded for Kawhi Leonard. Interesting Heat trade right there. Weird shit. Okay, but anyway, we're 49 and 3. We ain't worried about other teams when our team is playing like this. Shea's points are down across the board. Everybody's points are down, but 22 and 10 for Shea. The assists is busting for that boy. Chet Holmgren is our second leading scorer now. 19 points, 9 rebounds for Chet. J-Dub is there with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for Dubby. Anthony Davis, 18 points, 9 rebounds. His points are down 6, but I mean, it's all good as we win in more games. Edgecombe in his second year, 11 points, 5 and 4. He's doing his thing. DiVincenzo, great signing off the bench. Lou Dort, still shooting 40% from 3. Case and Wallace, still struggling, man. Case and Wallace, I love him in real life, but 2K, not so much, man. Team stats, one quick look at him. 127 points per game, best offense in the league. Our defense is the best in the league. 104 game, and we have a 22.5 point differential, which is absolutely just berserk. We should be able to just kind of roll through the rest of the year. Man, like when Case and Wallace wants 24 M's and he's shooting really inefficiently, I just can't justify it. I'm gonna give DiVincenzo a contract, $3 million. He definitely worth that shit. If anything, I would package him together with another player in the offseason to maybe make another upgrade, or just trade him right now. I'm gonna leave it for now because we're playing so well and I want to guarantee a championship in this video. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna give Case and Wallace the extension right now, and then we can pay him or trade him in the offseason, because we just want to have everybody locked up. We want to get everybody happy and paid so we can guarantee a championship. Ain't nobody thinking about no money contracts, nothing like that. Let's go to the end of the year. Let's get this championship, bro. And Shea wins MVP in year number 2. Only 23, 4 and 10. That's an MVP numbers when you win 70 games. AJ Devance wins Rookie of the Year. James Harden wins 6 man. Wemby wins Depoy. Jabari Smith wins Most Improved Player with the Sacramento Kings. Steph Curry Clutch Player. And we get back-to-back Coach of the Years with Dagnall. 76 and 6 is ridiculous. Shea first team, obviously. Nobody on second team, and then third team we have nobody as well. All defensive first teams, no Anthony Davis. We do have Chet on second team. And this should be a pretty free NBA Finals run, as we are the best team in the NBA by far. We went 41-1 at home. Memphis in the first round. We just gonna blow through these first 3 rounds, or we should. If we don't win the finals this year, there's some corruption going on. Gigi Jackson thought he was him, tried to drop 37 on us, but we said no, Chet, give me a 40 piece. Crazy first round from Chet right there. Round 2, team we beat last year, they got Trey Johnson, they got Diddy now instead of DeJounte Murray. Dalton Connect is there too, so they definitely got better. But we're the OKC Thunder and we won 76 games, so we're gonna be going 8-0 in these first 2 rounds. There's Chet 42 and 13, Shea 28 and 10. Conference finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves, so no Spurs this year. Harden is now their starting point guard. We are not worried about James Harden, and we haven't lost yet in the playoffs. As we're in the conference finals, Shea versus Cade. Let's see what happens here. Detroit Pistons, they won like 50-something games this year. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Keldon Johnson, Clint Capella. That team stands absolutely no chance, as we're going to be going up 2-0, 3-0, and everybody goes 16-0 in the playoffs to get our first championship of this rebuild. And wow, of course not. We haven't lost a whole game, and of course the Pistons get one. We do win in 5 games though. We haven't only lose 1 game the whole playoffs, and SGA wins Finals MVP 25-5 and 10 for SGA, and we secure a championship in year 2. Let's keep this pushing. The dynasty needs to continue. We get that ring right there. Playoff stats for the guys: Shea, Chet Holmgren absolutely stepped up, 25 and 10, 21 for W right there, 19 for Anthony Davis. And this man, VJ Edgecombe, is only going to get better as we continue the simulation. Let's get to year number 3. James Harden got embarrassed in the playoffs and decided to retire. But guess what? Not on my watch. Steph Curry, no. You guys are going to stick around for a little bit. Bradley Beal, no. Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. Okay, draft lottery is here, and the Sacramento Kings do win the lottery. We are picking at 9 for that Clippers pick. Also picking at 13, 18. So we have 3 first-round picks in this draft class that I'm not really too sure what to do with. You know, I could get freaky, maybe trade up for the first pick in the draft. I'm not too sure who's here. This is the Tyronn Stokes draft class. I mean, that'd be pretty fun to get Stokes on the team, right? All right, so first pick in the draft, Sacramento Kings. Let's just go see, like, what am I doing? Like, there's no reason for me to do this, but like, why not, right? I give them these 3 first-round picks in this draft. I would also be willing to even throw in them Ousmane Dieng, who I really don't have a need for anymore. They're gonna say no to that. Nuggets pick in 29, and they agree to that deal. So we move up all that 4 first-round picks, and Ousmane Dieng, to get the first pick in the draft, to go out there and draft a man by the name of Tyronn Stokes, who is the consensus #1 overall pick, and he's got motherfucking LeBron James's Hall of Fame potential. This man is a demon. Go watch him, his highlights in real life. He's an absolute stud. He's gonna come in here at an 80 overall. All right, so we have 1, 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11. I love me some Jalen Williams, but $16 million for the backup center is kind of crazy. I'm just not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. But again, I'm gonna say it again. If there's not a backup center, okay, that's definitely a backup center option. They're also willing to give me a first-round pick as well. Jalen Williams for Miles Turner. I get he's 31 years old. He's probably gonna regress by like 1, but like the guy just came off a 45% from 3 season, 15 and 6. I'm trading for Miles Turner. Why the hell not? Take a look at free agency again. Yes, this is what I like to see. My Miami Heat, who might get Kevin Durant. Sign Nikola Jokic. That's what I like to see. Giannis goes to the Lakers. Some crazy big names on some crazy big markets here. Jalen Green goes to the Bucks with Kevin Durant. That's an interesting combo right there. Michael Porter goes to the Warriors. He's like a Warriors player for real. Anthony Davis continuously drops. He's down 2 overalls again. We might look to trade him maybe in the offseason of next year, because he will continue to regress. Edgecombe is up 6 overalls. He's an 89 overall. I mean, he's an absolute freak. Our starting 5 is all 89s, and then we also brought in Miles Turner, Lu Dort, and then we have Tyronn Stokes there, who's ready to get some run. So last year's record was 76 and 16. I don't know if we're gonna be that good. Miles Turner, Lu Dort, Cason Wallace, DiVincenzo, and then in that 10th man spot, I'm gonna get Tyronn Stokes in there. So that's gonna be the rotation. We bring in Miles Turner, who hopefully is gonna be a good little piece for us. Nobody's on a 1-year contract this year to really worry about besides Aaron Wiggins, who I might honestly look to move. But let's continue to simulate, and let's see how our additions of Miles Turner do. And we do get back-to-back wins right there. Okay, let's take kind of a look at some box scores here. Shea's points all the way down to 18 points per game. He's still averaging 10 assists, and he's getting more efficient. So Shea really taking a backseat to the scoring, letting kind of Chet take over, who's up to 19 points. Just complete dominance. Everyone on this team is scoring in double figures like every single night. We probably got like 8 to 10 guys in double figures our whole rotation pretty much. We're 20-2 to start the year. Again, no team even close to us. Memphis is going to be the top other seed in the West. They got Tyler Hero and Ja Morant. And then over in the East, Detroit's still there. They got Jeremy Sohan, Philadelphia with Dylan Harper. Teams stand no chance for us. Let's continue to simulate. All right, year 3 is a wrap, and Shea just won MVP, scoring under 20 points, 18 and 10. Lands another MVP for Shea. Let's take kind of a look here. Cam Boozer, most improved, and we won 70 games again, so 70 and 12, 70 win seasons back to back. You got Shea first team, obviously. Any other NBA guys? No, we do not. And okay, Chet, all defensive team. All right, so we didn't stop it at the deadline. We went all the way through to the end of the season right here. Take a look at stats. J-Dub is our leading scorer, which is interesting. 20 with 2 points per game, 6 and 5 for J-Dub. He's a 96 overall. There's Chet, 19 and 9. Shea, Edgecombe in his year 3 season, 13, 7, and 5 for VJ Edgecombe, who's at 91 overall. Anthony Davis down to 12 points. So I think he is going to get traded just because he is regressing. Miles Turner with another good season. Tyron Stokes in his rookie year, pretty good stuff. Per 36 numbers were good. And then Lou Dort shooting 44% from 3. He actually continues to get more efficient, which is crazy. We have the second best offense again, best defense in the league, best point differential by 9 points. So like by far the most dominant team in the NBA. Dallas won 58 games, so another gotta watch out for them. They added John Collins to the team. They still have Ty Jerome, so only team to watch out for is Dallas. Besides that, I think we're good to go. 9-man rotation for the playoffs looks freaky. Darren Peterson, Devin Booker, and Jaren Jackson is their big 3. I am not worried about that at all as we sweep Phoenix in round 1. Round 2 is Memphis, the Tyler Hero team. Coming off the bench back to 6-man, they have Tyler and Austin Reeves. Whole lot of white boys shooters on that team. We're up 3-1 on the Memphis Grizzlies, winning 5 games. So just absolutely 2 free series. Now we really got to tighten up against the Dallas Mavericks, who are in the conference finals once again. Some lower seeded teams in the East, not too worried about either of those teams. Dallas does take game 1 on us. Miles Turner is our leading scorer. We lose by 6 points. Can we not go down 2-0 as we do? We go down 2-0 and they just scored 100 and what on us? 165 points on us? That is actually insane. Can we not go down 3-0? Okay, we get game number 3, which is a big one right there. Can we get game 4 to tie it at 2s? We are able to get back-to-back games. And no way we can win 3 straight, right? Oh my God, we win 3 straight. And if we win 3 straight, why can't we win 4 straight? And we got a game 7. All right, here we go. So that's actually our first game 7 of the video. We're gonna cut it down to an 8-man rotation and hop in this simcast. Is Dallas have enough to knock us off? Kind of looks like they've had the lead the whole first half. We do bring it back in that 3rd quarter, and we are just gonna absolutely bust it out in the 4th quarter, and we're gonna be blowing them out. Chet wins Western Conference Finals MVP 25-10. We're going against the Toronto Raptors and Scotty Barnes in the NBA Finals, who have Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, and that is pretty much it. That team stands absolutely no chance. Type in the comments down below right now who y'all think is going to win Finals MVP for us. I'm going to go with Chet Holmgren. We're up 3-1, and we're going to be getting back-to-back rings, back-to-back years as we win in 5 games against the Raptors, and SGA does take home his back-to-back Finals MVPs, 26, 5, and 10 for Shea in the finals. Absolute elite stuff here. If we do take a look at the final stats, could have gone to Shea, or could have gone to Dubby, honestly. Could have gone to Chet. And AD showed up in the finals when it mattered. He showed up. Back-to-back championships. We lost year 1. We win 2 in a row. Let's continue to push on. Build out this dynasty. 2 rings for this OKC team. James Harden actually does retire this time, along with Steph. Can't override that. Rick Carlisle retires with the Indiana Pacers. Draft lottery here. The Bulls get the first pick in the draft. We do have pick 19, which I'm probably just going to trade. Don't even know who's like the top pick in this draft. It's this guy, Willie Allen. He looks like Demetrius Johnson, the UFC fighter. All right, we're going to just trade these first round picks. 19 can land us a future first, probably. Any pick is fine. Why are they all so old? What the hell is going on with that? They all 22. There's no, what the hell? There's no 19-year-olds in the whole class? That's some weird shit. Maybe they changed the rule or some shit. I don't even know. All right, so we got everybody under contract for the team. Our whole team should be back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to see if I can get a better backup point guard. DiVincenzo's 31. He's kind of old. He didn't have the best season last year, so maybe we can look to move for a better backup PG. Maybe a young guy who can come in here and kind of give us some potential. Not trading for Ben Simmons, that's for damn sure, but I can't really find anybody, to be honest with you. All right, I see Ben Serif here from the Los Angeles Clippers, so I'm gonna be trading away DiVincenzo, Shake Milton. We're also getting a first round pick. He's a young up and coming player. Didn't have a great season last year, but I mean, he should progress or something, so we'll take a flyer on him. Why not? Zion goes to the Bucks, and that's pretty much it. Edgecombe should continue to get better, as yeah, he does. Anthony Davis does drop. I forgot to trade him. I was gonna look to trade Anthony Davis, but I did forget. Chet's up 1, J-Dub's up 1, Edgecombe's at 91, up 2. Stokes is up 6 overalls now, which is disgusting. No regression out of Miles Turner, which is good. He actually got better. I could get Kevin Durant on a 1-year deal as well, and Peyton Pritchard. Only 10 offers here. Okay, wow, that's interesting to get Jaren Jackson on the team. Jalen Duren also could be an interesting piece. Very, very young Jalen Duren, and then I could just swap Chet to the 4. Yves Missi is interesting as well. Jaren Jackson, I wonder if there's a way I could get to Jaren $3 million. I would definitely do this. I would give them Aaron Wiggins in this deal to get Jaren Jackson on the team. I mean, you're talking about an elite defender in Jaren Jackson, and they only want 2 second-round picks. Anthony Davis, Aaron Wiggins in 2 seconds. I guess they're shopping Jaren Jackson, coming off an 18-point season. He doesn't rebound the ball well at all, but I mean, he's an absolute elite defender, so let's just pull the trigger on this trade. I mean, now you have Chet Holmgren and Jaren Jackson as your front court, which is like the best rim-protecting front court in the league, probably. So Shea, Edgecombe, Dubby, Jaren, Chet, and then Stokes is our 6th man, which is disgusting. He's going to have a really big season, I feel like. Stokes, Turner, Dort, Case and Wallace, and then we can run Ban Serif as a 9-man rotation right there. 70-12 last year. We're 5 stars grit and grind now. First game of the season's a dub. There's our guy Stokes, who I think Stokes actually might average more points. I think Stokes might average the most points on the team coming off the bench. Is that crazy to say? Yeah, maybe it is crazy to say. 16 points, right? Okay, that's a little crazy to say. I'm bugging. I don't know what I'm thinking, but hey, Stokes is going to be a problem regardless. He's going to win 6 man of the year. That's for damn sure. And now with Anthony Davis gone, Jaren doesn't score the ball a lot. So Jaren's going to be honestly starting the year not having a good year at all. But I mean, he's kind of just there for rim protection and defense and just get us a younger, youthful body on the court than Anthony Davis, who is probably going to have a really bad year. So we'll check on how AD is on the Suns. I think we traded him too. Bad sign. We have lost to Dallas twice already this year, which is not a good sign. What does their team look like? They still probably have the same exact team. Yeah, Kyrie, Ace, Bailey, Nate Ament. They got Topic, so Topic brought in here. How's he been doing in his career? 14 points so far. It's all right. 22-5. We are tied with actually tied with these 3 teams. Memphis is up there as well. Okay, so the West is really a juggernaut. The East is pretty shit. Another year, another MVP for SGA. 23-11. That's 3 in a row for Shea. Stokes wins 6 man of the year, like I told y'all he was going to. 14-7 for Tyron Stokes. He's an absolute stud, and he also wins most improved player. So that boy is a demon. He's a 88 overall already. 67-15. Another coach of the year for Dagnall. Just dominant stuff from this team. If there's one year that I am feeling a little less confident about our chances to win the championship, it is going to be this year, even though our team is probably the best it's ever been. But just our standings, like we're 9 games up on LA and the Suns and Dallas. You know, these teams are actually pretty good. AD, how is he doing this year? They're 14-7 for AD. So yeah, I think it was the right move trading him. That Lakers team is filthy. What the hell? They have Brandon Miller, Luka, and Zion. Wow, that is a crazy team. Okay, stats. You saw Shea. You saw J-Dub. 20 points past how many years? He's been great. Chet, same thing with him. Edgecombe's up to 16-9-6. He's a freak. He does everything on the court. Stokes 16 or 14. Jaren was there 13-5. Like, he doesn't rebound, but like I said, he's a great defender, so that's whatever. And then as for team stats, we did have the best offense and we did have the best defense with the best point differential by 10 whole points. So yeah, I mean, we should run through this year again. We'll see what happens. Portland's in round number 1. We are most certainly not worried about the Portland Trailblazers. I'll tell you that. We did only win in 6 games, which is a little frightening. I guess Debansa is that guy. Look at the assist numbers from Shea and VJ Edgecombe. That's kind of wild. All right, Dallas in round 2. Again, the same team we have been seeing throughout the video. 2-1 series, 3-1 series, and we're going to get out of Dallas in 5 games. So we play this Lakers team for the first time of the video, and you saw, obviously, we looked at their team. Luka and Giannis is obviously playing center, which is kind of crazy. So we'll see what happens with this team. Cleveland and Philly over there. I think low-key we should be able to kind of just fry this team. I'm really not worried about Giannis and Luka as we're up 3-0, and just monster games from Shea. 32-7 and 20 for SGA. That is absolutely ridiculous stuff. We swept them. Shea dropping 40, Edgecombe dropping triple doubles. This team is absolutely unstoppable. Shea averaged 34 and 13 in the conference finals. He continues to get better. The Sixers have Dylan Harper and Cam Boozer, an old Embiid, McCain, Maxey. They only won 54 games, as we are going to be probably making quick work of them. Jaren Jackson trying to get his finals MVP. Let's see if we have a new finals MVP, or is Shea going to continue to get it? J-Dub has had a really big 2 first games in the NBA Finals. Let's see if J-Dub can get his first Finals MVP. There's 26-7. I don't think Shea's going to get it. I think this is a J-Dub Finals MVP as we win the Finals. And are we going to see Dubby get it? As we do. Jalen Williams, 32-6-6 and 2 steals for Dubby, who gets his first Finals MVP. That's fire to see. As we check final stats, yeah, he averaged 32. I mean, not even close. Not even anybody averaged 20 points. He really just took over. So J-Dub gets his first Finals MVP of his career. We win 3 straight. We're looking to win 4 out of the 5 years to complete our dynasty. We got 1 more year left. We're just gonna roll through it. Let's get to this end of the video. Come on. Everybody retires. All of our favorite guys. There goes KD and everything like that to the Hall of Fame. Like, we're not even worried about all this. We just gotta make sure we get our players back on the team, and we're ready to rock for this next year. Bring back Stokes. He's gonna be like a 94 overall or 93 overall. Oh God, we can't pay Edgecombe. He is restricted though, so he should come back. Okay, we get him on the qual. We match his contract, so we get him back, which is cool. Yeah, Edgecombe's a 94 overall. Stokes is a 90 overall. So I mean, our top 6 is just ridiculous. So if y'all made it this far in the video, type in the comments down below Stokes. Type in the comments down below Stokes if you made it this far in the video, so I know y'all made it this far. Drop a like, drop a sub on the video if y'all like these videos, man. And let me know, bro. Let me know how I can make these videos better, because that's the most important thing, is for y'all to keep enjoying my content, man. If there's any ideas y'all want to give me on how I can make these videos better, bro, please tell me. I really love y'all feedback, bro. bro, for real. And the crazy thing about this video, bro, is the OKC Thunder have potential to do some shit like this in real life. They could go out there and they could trade for Giannis. They could trade for that big old piece. They could keep drafting and keep drafting stud players and just have this never-ending cycle of drafting great players, having rotational players, and being able to contend every single year. It's a real possibility. That boy Sam Presti is a wizard. Yo, Shea just won 4 straight MVPs, 20 and 11 for Shea. I don't know how he's winning. Damn, Stokes won back-to-back 6-mans. Bro, I don't know how this dude Shea's winning MVPs. I mean, I guess because we win in 70 games every year, but like he's not even averaging 20 damn points a game, bro. Yeah, I mean, those are like kind of underwhelming stats, but yo, VJ Edgecombe, 95 overall. Low key, bro. Type in the comments down below right now if y'all want me to continue this rebuild for like another 10 years. I'll make a part 2 to this Thunder rebuild. I'll do Thunder Rebuild Dynasty Part 2 because I could go like another 10 years and I feel like we would win every single year. Stats on the year if y'all are curious. We gotta watch out for the Mavericks though because they only got they got a 16-point differential. They won 65 and 17, so we definitely gotta watch out for this Dallas team. I guess they brought in Santi Aldama. He's the savior, I guess, some shit like that. Pelicans are round 1. They haven't been able to beat us at all. Trey Johnson's a 96 overall. He's their franchise player, but I'm not worried about no damn Trey Johnson. We win at 5. Minnesota has they've been trying to get there every year. They got Rasheer Fleming, Malik Monk, but again, we're not worried about that. Winning 5. And then Dallas, the team to beat. Kyrie's still kicking it, still doing his thing, but again, really not too worried about the Dallas Mavericks when we have the team that we have. So we're up 3-1, winning 5 games. We're back in the NBA Finals. Shea wins Western Conference Finals MVP, and we're going to get against the Washington Wizards, who are the 6th seed, who won 39 games during the NBA Finals against the 71-win team. That is probably the biggest finals discrepancy record-wise in NBA history. Jordan Poole and Alex Sarr in the NBA Finals. I mean, guys, what can we even say? Let's see who wins Finals MVP. Let's get a new name. Does Shea want it? I think Shea wants it, though, unfortunately. Shea's going to be getting another Finals MVP, as we're going to be sweeping the Washington Wizards, and Shea, 25 and 14 assists, wins Finals MVP. So we absolutely roll through this video. With absolute ease, we roll through this video. Final stats, if y'all are curious. 4 out of the 5 years, we win championships. Shea wins 3 Finals MVP, J-Dub won 1. We're going to see Shea's a 4-time champion, 5-time MVP, just in these 5 little years of the video. If y'all like this video, y'all want more videos like this, or like I said, y'all want me to continue this Thunder Dynasty simulation, y'all let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what videos y'all want to see next. We got the content pumping out for the summer. Off season is right around the corner. Keep your eyes out for my name. Keep your eyes out for my thumbnails. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.